Hi, I'm back. Hello, how are you? Oh, it's so nice to be here. I just wanted to update you guys on everything that's going on. So, coaching, I started coaching, as most of you would know. I'm doing online and in person, and it's doing so well. And I'm so happy with all the girls and the guys I've got on board. They're all doing amazing. They've all got different goals. I think I've got so many girls working towards just general health. We're bringing periods back. We're getting our cycles tracked. Got guys working towards weight loss. I've got a few people starting up on some meal plans. Oh, it's so exciting. Oh, I've literally never, ever, ever been as happy as I am right now. And I'm so excited to be able to just have the opportunity to have the time to be able to sit here and talk to you guys just for the sake of it and be able to keep you updated on everything that's going on and give you some advice in terms of things, see if you get any value from anything that I say. So yeah, I'm super excited. But in terms of me outside of coaching, I'm going to cut at the moment. It's doing really well, and I'm probably going to be cutting for like probably another 2 more months, see how I go, lean out, get my abs coming through a little bit, be really nice. Back's looking kind of good as well. Some of the videos I've been taking recently, really nice. I've got a few videos coming with some workouts, which will be exciting for everyone to see. I've stopped running because it's just been stagnant and I feel like shit. Like when you stop doing something for a while and then you go back out, start doing it again, you just feel like you've lost all your progress. That's where I'm at with running. So I'm trying to force myself to go once a week, but also struggling to find the time because all I want to do is just sit down, create programs for my clients, check in on them, make sure they're all doing good, and create content for you guys. So it's like, it feels like the last thing I want to do is start running, but I know I need to start doing it for myself. But still going to the gym 6-7 times a week, which I've got a PT at the moment at the gym who's like yelling at me for not resting. So that's kind of funny, but oh, life is so good right now. So I'm really happy. And food's doing really good too. I've managed to find a way to be able to cut my calories back over my follicular phase, and it's like some of the lower calories I've ever eaten, and I feel fine. Like I'm happy, I've got energy. I was lifting some PBs yesterday on 1900 calories, which is actually insane. And then I lift my calories up to a bit more of a like a slightly higher deficit over that mid-cycle phase, and then I bring them up to about a maintenance slight little surplus over my late luteal to just make sure my body's supported and getting my period to come back down to its normal amount, because I had this iron issue for a while. And then my period went to like 38 days, fixed my iron, now it's coming back down again. So I'm just making sure my body's like really fully supported with those extra calories. So yeah, life is really, really good right now, and I'm so glad I managed to figure that out. Also fixed a binge eating disorder, so it's all happening, and as I said, never been happier. Also, one of my clients, bless her soul, brought me one of her Bibles, which is so amazing. I've got it here. I'm going to start reading it soon, because connecting to God over the past 2, 3, 4 months has just been amazing. Like the stress off your shoulders, being able to pray and know that someone's looking over you is just incredibly powerful. And I want to talk about that more, because I'm not going to sit here and force anyone to believe in God or anything, but even if you just believe in the power of the universe and the world, and believing that what you put out you're going to get back somehow, believing in that sort of thing, it just, it creates a life that I can't even describe to you in words, and you don't really know how it feels until you experience it. And experiencing that and trusting God and the path that I'm on and looking for signs is just everything that I could ever want. And I'm so fortunate to have people around me that are on similar journeys. My best friend started taking me to church. We're going to a chapel like every Wednesday afternoon, and we'd sit and we journal, we pray, reflect, think about the people in our lives that we're grateful for, pray for us, pray for them. And it's made me do a lot of reflecting over the past few weeks about friendships and the people that I'm around and who's influencing me. Because as we all know, like your environment means everything. The area that you live in, where you work, the people that surround you, the content you consume, all of that has so much impact on who you are as a person. And we all know that saying, the show me your 5 closest friends and I'll show you your future. So I took that over the past probably 6 to 8 months and started really reflecting on who I'm actually spending the most time with. And for a couple months there, I was really lonely because I cut out so many people. which was necessary because it felt like one-sided relationships, which happens sometimes. There are times where you can give more to a relationship, and there are times where you get more from a relationship, but there were so many that were very one-sided in a way that I was giving a lot more than I was receiving, and I felt very used. So I had to cut those off, and the workplace that I was in was quite toxic and so much drama and gossip, and I'm not big on that. So yeah, but then I connected with my now best friend, and we spent a lot more time together, and everything we talk about is about our future and our lives, what we're doing, where we're going, and how we can do better as people to give back to not only ourselves but the people closest around us and community. And it's incredible, and I'm so grateful that I have someone to be able to have those conversations with, someone that keeps me accountable, and like someone that can tell me the truth. So happy. And then I've also moved out. I moved out from the last house, my last video. I was living out closer to the water, but had to move away. Moved in with my brother and my now roommate. I'll probably have someone else moving in soon. Not sure who that is yet, but right now it's incredible because my brother is one of the most supportive people in my life. Love him to pieces, even though he's like so quiet and shy and really introverted, but he's one of my biggest supporters. My roommate as well, she's doing so well for herself, and I'm so proud of her. She's lost, I think, 10 kilos in 6 months, and wow, and just, she's been trying 100%, but she hasn't been actively trying. She hasn't even jumped on the scales, but just going out, making the switch to take care of her body, started going on walks, going to the gym, eating better. Like, she's just actively improving herself, and it's just incredible. And she's also a big support network for me as well. She keeps me accountable in terms of the people I have in my life as well. She'll say like, Nicola, that's not good. Like, that person is not bad, like not good for you at all. So I'm really grateful to have her in my life. My parents as well, big supporters. I think I was out at the gym the other day, and because I've been hustling so hard every single day, it's just booked out. Like, if you had to look at my Google Calendar, you'd have a heart attack just trying to look at it. So I was really stressed, not giving myself any breaks at all, and I just had a bit of a breakdown because I was so tired, not because I was stressed or didn't enjoy it. I think my body was just sort of caving, and I called my dad and I was like, hey, like, I'm just so tired, I want to talk. And then I had a client after that, and I walked out to my car and he's just standing there. And I was like, what the hell? What are you doing here? And he like gave me a big hug, and we're just chatting a bit, catching him up on my life. And yeah, it was just incredible. So just to have those people in my life is absolutely amazing. And I'm just so glad about this like little circle that I'm building. And I'd say, like, I used to say probably 6 months ago that if I heard that quote, show me your 5 closest friends and I'll show you your future, I'd be like, 5 friends? Who the hell has 5 friends? Like, they're 5 closest people. Who has that many people in their life? But right now I could definitely say I have at least 3, maybe 4, kind of working towards 5. And I've never, ever, ever been happier. So I feel like to take anything you can out of just like this little video is just really take a look at the people around you. And like, if someone were to say to you, oh my God, you're so much like this person, like your best friend, for example, it's like, would you take that as a compliment or would you not? And why would you or wouldn't you? And I feel like your answer to that tells you a lot about if they're a person that should be in your life or not. Take a look at your environment, take a look at where you work, and obviously you can't just wake up tomorrow, quit your job, move house and all that. It's a very, very slow process that happens. But me working on moving out of home, moving out of my last house 4 months ago, moving into this house, was one step. Stopping talking to my old best friend, that was another step. Starting to date and find relationships, that's another step. Making the active choice to slowly reconnect with people in my family and building those relationships up, and knowing that as you build relationships, you have your boundaries set as well. You set expectations for the people in your life and how they should treat you, how you treat them. That's important when building relationships. Take a look at your workplace. Maybe you can start setting boundaries there or start acting differently yourself. And it comes down to be the change that you want to see in the world. If you're sort of sick of gossip at your workplace, stop partaking in it, stop gossiping, and or just sort of switch the conversation if it starts to lead that way. And yeah, so really take a look at your circle, reflect on it, because as someone who's literally can sit here and say that I'm the happiest I've ever been in my life, I can put it down to the fact that it's literally my circle of people around me. So that's everything for me today. So I hope you guys enjoyed this one, and you'll see me again soon.